So this is going to be a tough question to answer, because it's one of my favourite games of all time, and yet I will never play it ever again. Because I can't stand it. Should you play Cuphead?
That's the shot. Frickin' got it!
Here we go. What a game. What a friggin' game. Look at my t-shirt. Look at my Pop Funko. Great game. So I guess we should start at the beginning. What is Cuphead? Cuphead, created by Studio MDHR, is a game set around Cuphead. Oh, and Mugman. In a world where mugs have become sentient and hope to take over the world by giving you tasty hot beverages. However, through many different bad choices, they've ended up in a gambling debt with the devil. And the only way to set them free is to take down the devil's other debtors and get their contracts. The devil is the judge and you are the bailiff, as you break down their doors and shoot them in the face until they explode. That's what bailiffs do though, right? That is the story in a nutshell. In fact, you couldn't get any more simplistic than that, actually. Let's talk about the key part in this game, the visuals. Oh my god, this game is gorgeous. It's the most prettiest game I think I've ever played. Inspired by the art style of 1930s cell animation from such creators as the Fleischer Brothers' Betty Boop and Iwerk's original Mickey Mouse. The hand-drawn animation aesthetic is so beautiful. It is an achievement and a half for game design. Everything feels alive in this game. It's wacky and surprising every step of the way. There was never a moment where I wasn't charmed by this. The way the enemies transform as you go through their stages, the beautiful watercolor backgrounds, and oh my god, just appreciate it. I mean, look! You can almost smell it, it's that fresh. I mean, that's the main reason why I wanted to play this game, because it looks so beautiful. But like always with beauty, there may also be some issues. And it's not a bad game, by the way, far from it. But it's the hardest game I think I've ever played. Of all time. Damn it! It's so hard. It's so hard. You might as well try and avoid a pile of Lego on the floor with bare feet. It's that difficult. But one of its redeeming factors is that it's actually beatable. But it's a steep learning curve that may cost you your controller. By the end of this game, you are a Cuphead master. You've learned everything about the boss battles. You've learned every tell, every step. But it's so difficult. Why did they make such a beautiful game so hard? The gameplay is fairly simple. Run, shoot, and dash. It's a cross between Contra and Parodius, with everything flying at you at any given time, god damn it! As you go along, you can obtain different abilities and shooting types. One ability lets you dash in a puff of smoke, which I've found to be overly useful. One weapon is good for close-up attacks. This one has a boomerang effect, so fire away from the bad guy, and it does more damage when it comes back. When you charge up your cards in the bottom left corner here, you can unleash your ultimate attack, which adds in its own challenge on when to properly use it. You can even play this game as co-op, but I've got no one to co-op with, so going solo. And to break up this constant slew of boss battles, there are even run and gun segments for the old school platforming we all love. But that's friggin' hard too. Why am I not surprised? Every time you die, you have to start again from the beginning of the level. Every time, every game mode, you only have 3 hits and you are gone. It can get really frustrating. Even when you die, the game has the audacity to show you just how far you've come. Oh look, you only got to this part. Better get good, scrub. Studio MDHR wants it to be really hard to reference early platforming, but made for modern gamers. But we've all become soft as modern gamers. I have too, admittedly. I like having my handheld. I don't need a game to make me feel bad about myself, okay? I do that on my own. Don't need another medium to do that. The one thing about the gameplay is that it's fair, because the game is just doing its thing. The enemies pretty much repeat patterns over and over and never really stray away from what they're meant to do. But if you die, that's your fault. It's all on you, not the game, so you can't help but be angry at yourself. You're the one that's bad. Shame on you. Shame! I hate this pirate guy with his stupid boat and stupid face. He's my arch nemesis. Oh, and Pete the not-so-friendly dragon over here.
This guy sucks!
So many enemies etched onto my brain. Hours of countless tactics and methods from watching them and what they do haunt my dreams. The amount of times I've come so damn close. Christ, I've rage quitted so many damn times. But the soundtrack works so well and it fits so nicely into the aesthetic. I even love the announcer guy when you start each battle.
Good day for a 12 battle. And begin!
It sets you up, and when you see that knockout, it just gives you a confidence boost. Like you might be able to stand a chance. And there are times where I felt my lowest playing this game. Like I'm the worst gamer ever. I shouldn't even call myself one. I mean, I'm struggling to beat Cuphead. So yeah, it's a ridiculously hard game. But it's one of the most satisfying games I've ever beaten in a long time. So the question is, should you play this game? Honestly, it all depends on whether you can face the challenge ahead. It's tough but fair. Beautiful yet antagonizingly frustrating. There's no other game like it, and it's so timeless that you can come back to it in years to come and still be charmed by its beauty and class. And hey, maybe I will pick it back up again one day. Along with many other devices you can play this game on, Cuphead has recently been released for the Nintendo Switch. I really recommend you use a controller and have it docked, because if you use handheld, you'll probably throw it across the room. All jokes aside, it's such a great game, it's so rewarding. If I can beat it, I'm pretty sure you can too. So what do you think of my opinions? Do you have opinions of your own? Please let me know in the comment section below. If you like the video, make sure you like, and if you haven't done so yet, please make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. Either way, thank you very much for watching. My name is Rich, and I'll see you in the next video. Ta-ra. Hello, I've come to learn things. Like, Whoa! What happens if you take a bullet to the head? Oh. Thanks for teaching me. This stuff is crap. You guys suck.